What's up, you guys? This is Kahn from Team TKO, and I'm coming at you today with our most recent and up-to-date deck profile yet. This is the deck I am playing this format. It is Yosenju's, and I hope I'm not butchering that name. This is how I play them. I just recently got a hold of these, and so I'm still kind of new. I'm playing them very different, as always. And a lot of you might start wondering why we play so many decks different. It's because Trey and I can't afford a lot of the times all the new stuff to come out to support the deck completely, so we improvise. And the stuff we improvise with, we usually end up liking better than the actual deck itself. So we play different. We're going to start off with the monsters, and of course we run 3 Yosenju, number 1. He is a compulse. If you control another Yosenju monster on the field, you can send a card from your opponent, or a monster your opponent controls, back to the hand. Sorry, I got tongue-tied real quick. Also, whenever he is normal summoned, you can normal summon another one right off the bat. Then we run 2 Yosenju, 2s. He can attack directly, and if you have another Yosenju monster, he can attack directly, but all the damage he does is halved. He is the largest of them at 18, and also whenever he is normal summoned successfully, he can normal summon another Yosenju as well. Then we have the Searcher, Yosenju, 3. When a Yosenju monster does damage to your opponent, you can add a Yosenju card from your deck to your hand. Also, just like the other 2, when he is normal summoned, you can normal another Yosenju from your hand. And then we start getting into some different stuff. I run 2 Mizak. What he does is he's a level 6, 23 beat stick. At the start of the damage step, if he battles a face-up non-wind monster at the start of the damage step, it's destroyed. Also, you can target one card if he is special summoned, or when he is pendulum summoned, you can target a card your opponent controls and destroy it. And if he is special summoned, he returns to the hand. I forgot, guys, all these 3, 1, 2, and 3, whenever they're normal summoned at the end of your turn, they return to your hand. I forgot about that. I am sorry. And then we run what everybody does. I don't run the hand trap because I'm against hand traps. 2 Yosenju L's. Okay. If he's a pendulum, level 3 on his number there. If this card is normal summoned, change it to defense position. Your opponent cannot target Yosenju monsters you control with card effects except this one. So he is your protection whenever he is normal summoned on the field. Also, if he's in the pendulum zone, if a Yosenju monster you control would be destroyed, you can destroy him instead. Or if they would be destroyed by battle or card effect. So he is a big thing. A lot of people play him at 3. I do not. Guys, that's just me. And then I play the other Yosenju monster. I play R. Not a lot of people play him, but since I run the Miasks, I do. What he does is when there's another Yosenju card in the other pendulum zone, you can change his from 5 to 11, allowing you to special and pendulum Miask. Okay. Also, you cannot special summon cards except for Yosenju monsters. That is a drawback, but it doesn't really matter with these guys. And then if he's in the monster zone, you change him to defense when he's normal summoned, and your opponent cannot target Yosen monsters for attacks except this one. So they have to go through him first. So that's it for the Yosenju monsters. The only other two monsters I run is I run a Grand Mole and I run a Spirit Reaper. They are really to keep field presence, is really all they're for. I use them, but not to a overextent. Sorry, I'm moving stuff around. Next, we get on to the spells. And in spells, we run 3 Fire Formation Tankies. Because all the Yosenju Kamas are Beast Warriors, and so it opens up a lot of plays. You search for, and if you don't have a Kama 3 or 1, it does go kind of slow, so this helps you get them. Also, because you normal summon, you never really special summon, 3 Pot of Dualities is amazing in this deck. Like I said, it doesn't get in your way because all you're doing is normal summoning. So, then we run triple MST. It is very weird for me to play triple MST. Normally I only play 2. But in this deck, Skill Drain hurts, and Quillforts is the worst matchup for these guys. So you want to get rid of that Skill Drain quick. And other problem cards as well. And now, whenever these guys are normal summoned, they return back, and so does Miask. So, what I do to clear the field, besides their effects, I run 3 creature swaps. I will trade you mine. I'll take your Dante and give you one of mine and return mine to my hand after my turn is over. I love it. And then the one-ofs, I run 1 Book of Moon, and I run a Divine Wind of Mist Valley. This helps also keep field presence by specialing one of the pendulums to give me protection for a turn, is normally what I do. And it also comes in handy with the extra deck, or the side deck, but we're not going into that side deck. We hardly ever do here whenever I do deck profiles. Just because that's my secret, and side decks are really just your personal opinions anyway. Next, we run Yosenju Secret Move. This is a Infernity barrier for the deck. You have to have a face-up Yosenju monster under your control, and only Yosenju monsters, and all your face-up monsters have to be Yosenju monsters for you to activate this effect. But whenever a spell or trap card or monster effect is activated, you can negate and destroy that spell card. And then, because this deck normal summons and you don't special again, same reason for running that, we can play Vanities, and we play triple Vanities in this deck. This shuts down everybody. I think we all know by now, if you've watched my videos, I'm a Gravekeeper player, and so I love being able to play a deck and play 1 card and it just stops your opponent. Vanities is my Necro Valley in this deck, and it's easy to get. Also, for another big trap card, we run triple Fiendish Chain. Pretty standard for these guys. Also, the Vanity's Emptiness is. I don't run 3 of the secret moves because I run the Grand Mole and the Spirit Reaper. But and then the other 2 cards, the other 4 remaining trap cards to make up my 42 build, I run 2 D Prisons. That's the only staple of mine in this deck. And then I also run a card I think needs to see more play, Punch in the Box. For those that don't know, when your opponent's monster declares an attack, while they have 2 or more monsters, you can send one to the graveyard and decrease 2 or more monsters. Target the attacking monster, negate that attack, and if you do, send 1 other monster they control to the graveyard. Then the targeted monster loses attack equal to the original attack or defense, whichever is higher. Your choice if it's tied, of the sent monster to the graveyard. This helps my weaker monsters get over theirs and get comma 3's effect off a lot quicker. Now, we don't go into the extra deck much, but we do have one. In the extra deck, I don't have an Exciton Knight. He would be nice. But, so we run 2 Tiger Kings. Because the commons are Beast Warriors, he's very easy to make. And he's just really good. We run the 1 Diamond Direwolf. Because I don't have the Exciton Knight, we run 2 Abyss Dweller. One of these will come out if I can get my hands on an Exciton Knight. We run 1 Cowboy. And then, just because he's his own protection and they're all wind, I run 1 Harpy's Pet Phantasmal Dragon. Like I said, he's his own protection. He takes 3 level 4 wind monsters, and the whole thing besides Meask, Spirit Reaper, and Grand Mole are level 4 wind monsters. So he's super easy if Vanity's not out there, and he just he's a attack your opponent directly kind of thing. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I would like to start getting more up-to-date deck profiles out to you. I don't care if I have to start getting deck profiles at locals. I will do it because you guys really deserve to see more up-to-date stuff than what you have been. But until next time, this is Kahn signing out saying beware that back row. We'll see you later, guys.